Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into the world of Seok Hoon. He's an artist whose whole story really connects on such a deep emotional level. We're going to explore how his path is, well, just as captivating as his music.
Yeah, and what's really interesting is how everything he does seems connected. You know, his group work, the solo stuff, musicals, even broadcasting. It all comes back to this amazing ability he has to just convey pure, heartfelt emotion. It's more than just singing. It feels like he's sharing something real.
That's a great way to put it, sharing something real. Let's go back a bit to where it all began for him. Born in Pohang, grew up in Incheon. How do you think those early days influenced the artist we see now? That grounded feeling he has.
Oh, absolutely. You can feel that foundation, especially thinking about him joining SG Wannabe back in 2008. I mean, can you imagine? That audition was, what, 500 to 1 odds?
Wow, 500 to 1? That's intense.
Right. It wasn't just about talent, though. It showed this incredible stability in his voice, that mid to low range, which isn't always easy to control with such clarity. And when he joined for their 5th album, My Friend, you could instantly hear it. His harmony, that vocal weight, it just deepened their whole sound, gave it more emotional color, you know?
Yeah, you really could. And then, after making such a mark with the group, he took that big step into his solo career. 2010, 10 Reasons I Love You. That song connected with people almost immediately. What was it about that moment, that song, you think?
I think it was the vulnerability he projects. It's just so open. In that song, and others, the way he uses, like, subtle breaks or phrasing, it feels less like a performance and more like an intimate confession. And he's kept evolving, right? His first full album, Same Place, in 2022, then the mini album Untitled last year. Plus his work in musicals, The Man Who Laughs, Kinky Boots. He gets so much praise for that. His range and just the raw emotion he brings to the stage, it's really something.
Breathtaking, really. He can go from this huge, powerful note to almost a whisper.
Exactly. The control is incredible.
And he built this connection off stage, too, didn't he? As a radio DJ, 1010 Club, Wonderful Radio, Brunch Cafe. He was so loved, won multiple NBC Entertainment Awards for it. How did he manage to create such warmth, such a consistent bond with listeners, especially now when things change so fast?
Well, I think it boils down to his consistency and, honestly, genuine empathy. Yeah. He made radio feel like a safe space, like talking to a friend who actually listens. And then you see him on TV, like on King of Masked Singer. Remember him as Man Chitnan?
Oh, yeah. Man Who Rips Comics. Perfect name for how he just commanded that stage.
Right. 6 wins in a row. Yeah. He showed off incredible range, different genres, always packed with emotion. And, of course, that performance on Love Call Center. His cover of Kim Ho-jung's Go Mapso.
Unforgettable. That went viral, didn't it?
It really did. It wasn't just a good cover. It was profoundly moving. Just shows the power he has in his delivery.
So all these different parts, the group harmonies, the solo vulnerability, the stage drama, the radio intimacy, they've all sort of blended together. They've shaped his sound, his appeal. And his voice has evolved too, hasn't it? From that earlier, heavier style.
Definitely. He started with that rich, quite powerful chest voice sound, especially in those early ballads. But now it's more delicate sometimes, more expansive. He uses his whole voice, head voice, mixed voice, so flexibly across different kinds of songs. The range is just phenomenal.
And it's not just the technical skill, is it? It's the presence on stage, how clearly you hear every word. He gets the meaning of the lyrics across so powerfully, you really feel the story.
You absolutely do. It's like he's living the song. And he even did that picture book, It Was You, based on his own song.
Right, I remember that.
Which is just another way I think he tries to share those deep emotions from his music in, well, a really accessible, almost universal way, connecting art and feeling for everyone. You know, looking at his whole journey, it just really underscores the power is art, the power of emotion, doesn't it? His story kind of encourages us all to appreciate that depth artists like him bring. They genuinely enrich our lives.
Absolutely. So thinking about everything we've touched on today, what part of Seok Hoon's music, or maybe his journey, resonates most with you? Is there a particular song, a performance, a moment? We'd really love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for diving in with us today. If you enjoyed this exploration, please do subscribe, like this, and maybe leave us a comment. We'll catch you next time.